Hi everybody, it's Maureen of Maureen97 Designs, and today I have a little flip through of a junk journal I just made. And so if you're not interested in junk journals, then please feel free to skip this video, and hopefully the next one will be more to your liking. Okay, so this is an interesting kind of new layout that I came up with. It's not my original idea. This came from a cutting die set from Art Impression Stamps, but I added my own little twist to it and made it into a junk journal. So this is the cover. This is actually using 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper. This is not printable. And I put a little bit of lace on the edge, and then you can see here's the spine, or one spine anyway, that has two signatures sewn in, and this is the back, and you can see that's the back of the buckles that is holding the book closed, and this is another spine that has one signature sewn in. So yes, you heard that right, double spines. So I really love this little buckle system they came up with to hold it shut. The only thing that you have to remember with this system, though, with this book, is that you can't overfill it very much, otherwise the buckles won't close and won't hold it shut. But you've got some room in here, if you can see. Wait, let me show you from the bottom. The book can stand like this, and you can push it like that to show you have that much extra room to insert things in. I've kind of filled up every pocket in here, but of course you can take out whatever you don't want to use and just, keep that to the side. Fill it with things that you want to fill it with. Like pictures or little ephemera or anything like that. I wouldn't over decorate it with like embellishments, just because they take up a lot of room and there's not a lot of extra room in here for that sort of thing. But anyway, so you open up the little buckles, and then here comes the magic. You open up this side, and then you can open up this side. Isn't that cool? And then here's a pocket here, and I did a lot of stitching on the whole thing. Unfortunately, my sewing machine was being a little wonky, so it got a bunch of missed stitches here and there. So, I mean, that doesn't bother me. I think it's just a little more rustic, but that's me. So, like I said, I included a lot of pockets in here, and I filled them with things, but they're not like really important things. Here's just a little piece of journaling paper. You don't have to keep that in there. If there's something else you want to put in there, then feel free to. This is just a piece of ledger paper. And you can see there's a fancy edging to this. And then here's the first signature, and each signature has 2 complete pages for a total of 4 pages or 8 sides. And then this is the first sturdy insert piece. There are 6 of these insert pieces. Sorry, I had to think for a little while. 6 of these insert pieces, and each one has either a pocket or something clipped onto the other side. Mostly they're all pockets though. So like I said, I filled up every single one of the pockets with something. Here's another one. This is just a small little tag with a little bit of sari silk ribbon. And then you turn this side, and this is actually a hidden paper clip covered with some lace and a little bit of sari silk ribbon on top, and that is holding in this little two-fold, or not two-fold, one-fold I guess, little booklet kind of thing. And that clip goes back on there. And then you jump to this side, and it's got this cute little corner pocket holder. It's like a little corner tuck spot, and I tucked in a little gray tag with that same sari silk ribbon. Oh, and there's also a tiny little tab up here if you want to use that to turn your page. But then you turn the page and here's another pocket with just a little fold out piece of journaling paper. And then let's turn to this side, and you can see here's this pocket. And I put a kind of big tag in there, and then it's got journaling lines on the back and the sari silk ribbon on the top. And then this side has a pocket, and this has a little tab on it, and it just opens up like that. Isn't that cute? I love these tiny little tabs. I found some dies that I had from just years and years and years ago, and they make the cutest little tabs. And you can see here's another one. Let me show you the size difference. This one is a tiny bit bigger, and then this one is a little bit skinnier. I think they're both really cute. And then here's your second signature with just some coffee dyed papers. This I used a lace doily on top of it, I think, and it got a little bit of that patterning. And then here's just some lined paper, and then another pocket with a little tab, and this is just a little pull out journaling space. You can see I tea dyed that, and there's some pattern on it, or not tea dyed, coffee dyed, and there's a little bit of pattern on that. And you open it up this way. Here's a slanted pocket with another distress tag that has the sari silk ribbon on top. Isn't this fun? You just go back and forth from side to side. And here's a side pocket, has a little bit of lace sewn on, and you can actually tuck something else under the lace and in the pocket. It's not super tight though, so you wouldn't want to put something really thin or it might just fall out. And then here's a folded up piece of ledger paper in the side pocket. And then you open it this way, and here's another pocket with a decorative edge, a little bit of journaling space. And then jumping over to this side, another side pocket with a little lace trim and some ledger paper inside. And then going to this side, we have another one of those hidden paper clips, and it's the same thing where it's got a little bit of lace over it, and then it's tied at the top with some sari silk ribbon, and it holds in a second little folded booklet. And then here's your last sewn in signature. A little bit of those same sorts of papers, and then this is the back middle of the whole journal, and it's got a little front pocket here with a little journaling paper, but then it's also got this big pocket on the back here which holds another tag that I made with some journaling lines on the back. And that just tucks right in there. And there you go. And so to close it, you can do a number of different ways, but the way I meant this to close was you start on the left side, closing the signature, and then I guess I can call these like in between pages. They're like the cardstock pages. So this one folds down on the right, and then this one folds down on the left, and then the right, and then the signature comes down with that one on the right, and then the left, and the right, and the left, and that signature comes with it, and then the right, and then the left. And you kind of just push it together and it folds up very nicely into itself, and then you can just go ahead and put those little buckles back in and it holds it shut. Isn't that cute and fun? So let me measure for you. The width of it closed is 3.5 by 4.5. And then actually I think this ruler might be too small to measure the whole thing when it's open. Depending how far you open it, well, each of these is 3.5 inches wide, so that is 9, 10, 10.5 inches wide. But then when you pull it open like this and lay it completely flat, it's a little bit wider because of those spines. So, but that gives you a good idea of just how large it is, or how small. This is a mini junk journal, so I wouldn't expect to put a ton of stuff in here, but I was thinking it'd be really cute for maybe just an event, one event that you have, like maybe a little party or something. I know this bunny kind of looks like baby themed, but it's not a baby theme. It's called Country Bunny, and you can use it for, like, if you have a garden party or something, a little party that you have a few photographs and you want to do a little bit of journaling. But it's just a really fun format, I think, for a junk journal, and something not everybody has. So that's my flip through, and this will be up in my Etsy shortly, and I'll have the link down below for my Etsy shop. It is, when you see this video, my Etsy shop is not open yet because I'm still working on things to add to it, but it will be open shortly. So keep checking back if you're interested in this journal. And if you like the journal, I'd love to hear your comments about it. If you have anything you would change about it, or maybe you think that this format may be a little bit too fiddly, I'd really love to hear your constructive criticism. Please don't be mean, though. I just thought this was a super fun idea. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope to see you next time, and thanks very much for watching.